And yet again, while y'all were sleeping, Congress decided to cancel $9 billion in funding for foreign aid and public broadcasting. Now, it's going back to the House for the final approval, where it has to pass this make-believe ass deadline by Friday because Big T told them to. That's right, your senators don't have a fucking spine. So, here's the thing. Before y'all like, oh, well, where are the Democrats? Why are they not fighting back? They did try. But unfortunately, the way this can pass is it passes without Democratic votes. But that's not saying that the Democrats didn't do anything. They did try to enter amendments, and none of those amendments were adopted, of course. But I'm going to tell you like this, Alaska, I don't know what y'all doing out there because y'all must have stayed on Murkowski's neck because, baby, she was like, nope, not voting for this. And she was like, because y'all are not really telling us how this is supposed to work, what's going to happen next. None of that. Her and Collins were, pretty much together on this. And during the procedural part of it, so was Mitch McConnell. But here's the thing. He absolutely went ahead and rebooted and remembered his racist ways, and of course he voted to go ahead and pass this. Now, as it stands, $8 billion will be taken from Congress, that's already been approved, monies to foreign aid programs that are a part of the White House initiatives to go ahead and dismantle the U.S. Agency for International Development. Now, another 1.1 billion comes from the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, which will be your NPR and PBS. I don't know what they got against childhood literacy and all the other things, other than the fact that black babies was out here reading at higher rates, whatever. Now they did have a semblance of a heart, just a little bit, because they forced a compromise on the Bush era program, which is the PPFAR or PEPFAR, to fight global AIDS. Um, but again, you still had raggedy ass senators like Mike Rounds, who was trying to do, he basically did what Lisa Murkowski was trying to do. So for South Dakota, he held out and was like, I'll vote as long as you make sure my state don't get hit. So that's some fucked up shit, ain't it? Because you went ahead and made sure that this shit hit everybody else's state. Now he did this, and so that the tribal areas or whatever wouldn't be affected, because he's got a lot of rural areas and whatnot. But what about the tribal areas in other states? So they don't matter? Very interesting. And like I said, Mitch McConnell must have rebooted, and you know how he does. Every time he reboots, he forgets that them black people that he has harmed, he don't see them no more, and he be out here still in his racist ass ways. But y'all, this is some diabolical bullshit that they wouldn't even protect rural radio and emergency alerts, especially after the Lemurian went on to glory. And y'all don't see that that's eerily quiet, that they're slowly trying not to talk about them little girls. Yeah, feel it. Think about it. Some fooly wang is what I'd like to call it. America's not a real place, y'all, and clearly they trying to go ahead and make sure y'all can't even communicate out there, because public broadcasting, radio, me mom people, that's what they use. So I don't know what y'all gonna do. Get them some walkie talkies or something.